So when we're in sobriety, sometimes people make mistakes. And there's five big mistakes that I would really like to talk about and to see if you would maybe resonate with one of these and I can help you as what you should do. One of them is being alone too much. A lot of us in recovery, and I can account for this, I'm alone a lot. It's not because I don't have any friends. I just like to be alone. I just like the quietness. When my father was alive, I went into the house one day after my mother had passed away, and the whole house was quiet. There's no radio, no TV, no nothing on. And I said to him, Dad, why don't you put the radio or something on? It's too quiet in here. And he turned to me and he said, someday, he says, you're going to understand why I like it like this. And I do. It's peaceful. There's nobody around. It's really quiet. But the only problem is it's dangerous for us. Because being alone, a lot of us were closet drinkers. We drank in the closet. We didn't want anybody around. We hid our liquor. We went to the toilet 10 times a day drinking. We had our beer in the toilet and we were in the toilet tank and we were drinking in there. And being alone for an alcoholic is dangerous because you get the stupid thinking in your head. It's like not a squirrel maze, but those hamster wheels. And you start to get crazy things, crazy thinking in your head when you're alone. So it's not good to be alone. I don't suggest it, and just go do something. Go do it for a walk or something. Just don't be alone because then you get the stupid thinking in your head. And when the stupid thinking gets going, your mind takes over and then you could get in trouble. Another bad mistake is dreaming about the old life. And that's not good. It depends where you are in your sobriety, really. Like if you're, say, a month in, 30 days, or 60 days, or a week. Dreaming about your old life, how good it was, but really, was your old life good? Was it really? Did you like using and drinking and drugging and living on the streets and begging and in the winter you're on a heat grate? Say in Toronto you're sleeping on a heat grate. Did you really like that life? I know for me, when I think about my old life and when I think about my life now, I don't miss my old life. And I don't miss the things that I did. I don't miss sleeping in Toronto on a heat grade, those grades on the road and the steam comes up. You have a cardboard box around it and you're inside and the steam's keeping you warm. I don't miss those nights. I don't miss going into the dumpster you can't do it anymore because they have them all locked up. But at one time you could go to the dump, say Tim Hortons, and they throw bags of donuts out. I don't know why they don't send them to the food bank, but they don't. I don't miss going into the garbage and picking out the bugs and because I'm so hungry and I'm picking out bugs and God knows what else just to eat that piece of bread. I don't miss those days. And I don't miss waking up in the morning and puke all over myself and pee all over myself. I don't miss those days. So dreaming about your old life, it's okay, but you're now in a new life. And your new life has a lot of good things that you're doing. You're clean and sober, and you're not eating out of garbage cans anymore, and you're not picking bugs out of your food, and you're not sleeping on a heat grate in the middle of Toronto or wherever, United States, wherever you're from, California, wherever. You're not living that. You've now moved, you've transitioned. And don't ever close the door on your past. I don't ever close the door on my past. I have it open just a little bit because I don't want to forget my past because my past has brought me to where I am today. Another one is not asking for help. And it's hard. You're having a real crappy day and dealing with it on your own is no good. You've got to ask for help. There's lots of help out there. You just have to ask. And I know it's hard. People say, just phone me. Phone me when you're having a difficult time. When I tell people, text me. It's easier to text somebody than to get on the phone. I find it. So just remember, there's people out there. You got to remember, this is what's the most important thing you have to remember. You're not alone anymore. You have people around you that want to help you and just for the asking. And if you're having a real crappy day, I'm going to leave my email down in my YouTube and you can reach out and we can get connected. And because you're not alone. And another one is getting lazy. So I've been in and out of the program for a long time because I go to AA. That's my choice. You don't have to go to AA, but do what you want. But that's a good program. It's got a lot of people clean and sober. But in AA, and it's not a God-based program. That's bunch of baloney. It's a tool. That's what it is. It's just a tool in the toolbox. So I've been in and out of the program all the time, and because I was lazy. When I went out this last time, and I got into a heap of trouble, and I mean like a heap. Bad. I was in jail, and I met somebody, and we got married within 3 months, and it wasn't good. And the reason, first of all, one of the reasons why I was back out is because I got lazy, because I thought I had the bull by the horns. I had a good life. I had everything came back to me. Everything. My family came back. I got a good job. I started a little limousine business, and then I got lazy. And I stopped doing the things that I was supposed to do. I stopped going to meetings because I thought to myself, I don't need those people anymore. I can handle this on my own. And that's not a good thing, trust me. And I lost everything. Everything that I worked for in those 7 years was gone out the window because the first drink will get you drunk. And people used to say, that first drink, Dave's going to get you drunk, because that first drink is what's going to get you drunk. Because who knows how many you're going to have after. You could say, well, I'm going to have one. Well, I used to tell people, how many drinks have you had tonight? I get pulled over or something. Well, let's see. I had one in the beginning and one in the end, but I don't know how many I had in between. They didn't think it was funny, but so you just don't get lazy. You have the set. So when I get up in the morning, I have a little reading I do. I don't do it every morning, but I try most mornings to do it. And I say to myself that I'm powerless over alcohol, and I say a little prayer to my higher power, just keep me. There's another thing you can say, and I say this quite a bit, and I'm going to tell you what it is, and maybe you've heard about it. This is what I say, and I even say this when I have a shitty day. So I say this: God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And I'll say that, and that makes me feel good. Like now I've said it, I feel good. And there's just something in there, and just say it. Just don't get lazy. Because when you get lazy, eventually, I'm telling you right now, you're going to get lazy. You're going to say, Dave, you don't know what you're talking about. And maybe so, but I've experienced what happens. You're going to get lazy, and you're going to fall away, and you're going to be alone, and you're going to get on a pity pot. Oh, poor me, poor me. And you're going to start dreaming about the old life, how good it was, or how you think it was. And you're going to say, crap on this. And you're going to go back out drinking. And here's the catch: the door swings both ways. But that doesn't mean that you're going to come back. Because trust me, it's harder to come back because you have all the emotions. So those are 5 big mistakes. And I think out of all those 5 big mistakes, I think the one that sticks out to me is getting lazy, because getting lazy is going to put you back out. So take one day at a time. If any of these helped, great. If you want to reach out to me, I'm here for you. Have yourself a great day. Thank you.